Hello, ladies and gentlemen. JP Mitchell here, back today for another video. So this is going to be on talking about my story and how I went into the world of autism and how scary it was and how difficult it was to have autism and how scary the world of autism actually was. So let's get this going. So we have to go back to 1998 from the day I was born. So I was born in 1998 on May 10th for my first birthday. And every autistic child's journey starts off, normally. So for my character, it started off normally, everything was going good. Everything was going smooth, and I had my first birthday. And then all of a sudden I started, stomping on one of my favorite toys, if not my favorite, took it out and broke it. I broke several of my toys throughout my autistic time. And then afterwards, my smile and my looking at both my parents went away. I stopped talking. I stopped looking at other people. I stopped um, doing eye contact. I stopped being in my parents' world. And suddenly, retreated into this world known as autism. Now, autism is a lifelong childhood developmental disorder that affects a child's ability to communicate and socialize, which I did not have that when I was younger. If a teacher or an EA would call my name, I would be unresponsive. Now, what that means is that you are unresponsive to your name. It means that if someone called your name, you wouldn't respond. You wouldn't say, "Oh hey, oh hi," right? Like I could not do that when I was little. Like I could not look at anyone. I could not, talk to anybody. If one of my friends came up to me and said, "Oh hey JP, how you doing?" I would look away. I would look away and not look at them at all. So the Ministry of Children and Family Development provides, funding for children who have autism spectrum disorders, and unfortunately, the therapy that we got from me was free. So free therapy, right? So we got me, the therapy that I needed. Um, my father, my best friend, uh, Mitchell made sure that I got the best therapy in this whole country, in this whole province, which is known as ABA, or Applied Behavior Analysis, which is where we basically, what it is that we took me step by step, and we taught me not only how to handle my challenging behaviors, but how to teach me behaviors that are more adaptive and help me to lead a more of a normal life every single day. So we taught me skills that were adaptive. We taught me skills like how to walk, how to speak, how to communicate, how to socialize with other people. And we got my elastic brain uh, development from working normally. And what we didn't realize was that this was before I had the diagnosis of autism spectrum disorder, or known as ASD, which is where we got me the behavioral therapy, the speech therapy, and the occupational therapy in the very beginning, before I started school. So by the time I was like 5, I was already in school. And I already had an EA around that time. So I was all set. So by the time and school also played a huge part in my recovery from autism, a massive part. And, I had EAs, I had custodians, I had teachers, I had, I had the school board, I had teachers, I had classes, I had, more therapy in school, at home in Langford. Um, I had the teachers, I had my after school program. I had, uh, Journey summer camps that I went to. I had the 2 life skills programs. I had the therapist, I had the ministry, I had my parents. So with all this help, I completely emerged from autism. Now, what I mean by that is, if you look at me today, I have completely normal words. It means that I will come up to you, I will speak to you, I will have a normal conversation with you, I will interact with you, I will socialize with you. These were all things that I never could have done back when I was autistic, because when I was autistic, I would cry, I would scream, I would bite, I would hit, I would kick, I would freak out. I just would not be in control of myself, because an autistic child like myself back then was not easy to control. That's the thing about autism, is that you parents out there need to, who do have children with autism, some of you don't, but a lot of you do, you guys need to understand how serious of a problem that autism truly is in the family, and how it affects the marriage between the wife and the husband sometimes. The wife and the husband end up divorcing each other because of the stress, but they end up blaming each other for what's going on. And but with my family, Mitch and Peggy, they did not abandon me when I had autism. They never would have done that, and they never ever have. Because when I had autism, we went to Sunny Hill. We got the early diagnosis, the diagnosis of autism for me, and because of my parents never giving up on me, that's what allowed me to recover fully, completely from autism, to where I no longer have the signs, the diagnosis, the symptoms, the details, the autism itself. I'm a completely, normal, typical functioning individual who functions normally, who talks with other people, talks with kids and stuff, interacts with others, socializes with others, says, "Hello, miss. Hello, sir. How you guys doing today?" Right? Like, these are all things that an autistic child could never imagine of dreaming of doing. So I'm grateful to the Ministry of Children and Family Development. I'm grateful to both Mitch and Peggy for helping me. I'm grateful to my after-school program, to my 2 life skills programs that I took. I'm grateful to the schools, the therapists, my teachers, my my peers, my friends, just everyone who helped me to get to where I am today. So, for all you parents out there who do have children with autism, here's my email address at john at jpmitchellautismrecovery.com. Go on there, leave me a message, an email, a comment. Here's my YouTube account. Go on there, like some of my videos, see each of them and see what you think of them. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this video going. Let's do it. All right, here we go.